Welcome to another video tutorial. Today I'm going to go over the visitor source and UTM code target section of the targeting options for the quick announcement bar, countdown timer bar, and email collection bar. For this example, I'll be using the quick announcement bar, but the feature works the same in all three apps. This section allows you to control if the bar displays based on where the visitor is coming from. By default, the bar will show to all visitors on your site. But you can select to only have the bar display if the visitor is coming from another specific website by having clicked a link there. The provided default options are Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. So if you select one of these options, this bar will only display to visitors coming from that source. For example, let's say I only want visitors coming from Twitter to see this bar. I'll select Twitter and save. Now I'll post a link on Twitter that directs users to my shop. So when I visit my store normally, there's no message bar. But if I visit by following the link I posted on Twitter, the bar displays. The app sees that I came from Twitter and shows me the bar. There's also the option to add a website of your choice here, but you'll need to make sure that the referrer policy is set correctly. Referrer policy is beyond the scope of this video. If you need help setting this up, contact us for support. There is also the option of inserting a custom UTM code. In case you aren't familiar with UTM codes, here's a quick crash course. A UTM code is a bit of code that you can place at the end of a URL. For example, here's a URL, and here's the same URL with a UTM code. It doesn't change where the link leads. They both redirect to the same page, but this one holds a bit of information about where the visitor is coming from when they visit your site. So this option allows you to set the bar to only display if a visitor is visiting the page with the custom UTM in the URL. So let's say you make an announcement bar, but you only want that bar to show to people who visited your site by clicking a link in your newsletter. Not a problem. All we need to do is add a UTM to the link we share in the newsletter. So here's my sample newsletter, and here is the link in my newsletter. It currently leads to my homepage. So all I need to do is add the UTM code at the end of the link address. I'll add /UTM_source equals. Then I get to choose any name for the source. I'll name it newsletter. So now when a user clicks on this link, you can see that it includes the UTM code. It'll still go to the same page as before, but now it has this little bit of extra info. Back in the app, I'll select UTM code and enter the code, UTM source newsletter. Recall that newsletter was the name I gave the source. I'll save my bar. Now I'll visit the site the regular way, and no bar shows. But if I visit by following the link in the newsletter with the UTM code, I now see the bar. So that's how targeting for source and custom UTM works. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us for support.